Boom. Shave your knuckles for justice. My name is Graham Elwood. You are watching the Political Vigilante. So they keep trying to say that Elizabeth Warren is a progressive. Because the reality is Bernie Sanders is the only real progressive. At those Democratic debates last month, every candidate was saying all these things Bernie was saying in 2016, things Bernie's been saying for 30, 40 years. All of a sudden, everyone's like Medicare for all and Green New Deal and all this stuff. But be careful because there's a lot of fake progressives and Elizabeth Warren is one of them. So this article suddenly comes out in the Hill. Thiel calls Warren the most dangerous Democratic candidate. This guy, Thiel, who's a billionaire and he's worked in the Trump campaign, says she's the most dangerous candidate. And he said this on Tucker Carlson. So what does this mean? What is this? Some people on Twitter were like, well, it's another attempt to thwart Bernie because, Bernie is like the most popular candidate, but then they keep doing polls. They'll forget him or they won't mention Tulsi or whatever. Like they're, oh, Bernie's slipping. He's too old. Like they keep trying to smear him best they can. And Tulsi was the most Google search name after the first round of the debates. And then the first night and then the second night, Kamala was the most search name. So this could be several things. It could be several things. It could be the Trump people want to go up against Elizabeth Warren because they know they could beat her. So they're trying to say she's the best, she's the front runner. It could also be to get progressives or people who are, like neoliberals who call themselves progressives but don't know that, who think Liz Warren is progressive and are like, Bernie's too old or whatever. I'm sick of his, whatever their thing is, to trick them into thinking that, she's the best chance we've got at beating Trump. So I don't trust this. I'm most scared by Elizabeth Warren, he said to Tucker Carlson. I think she's the one who's actually talking about the economy, which is the one thing I think matters. Well, this interview is interesting because he brings up that statement is he's not the only one bringing up the economy. He does not mention anybody else's name. He doesn't mention Bernie's name. He doesn't mention anybody else's name. So it's clearly they want Elizabeth Warren because I see Trump just eating her alive. I see Trump eating her alive. Right? He was an advisor to Trump, and he added that almost all the other 24 Democratic contenders are equally unimpressive in the sense that it's all identity politics of one flavor or another. Well, he's not wrong there. They all are still playing identity politics. It's like what Ocasio-Cortez says, we got to be bold leaders, not use the playbook like from 2008. The Democratic Party still thinks it's 2000. God, I still think they think it's the 90s, for the love of God, right? Here's who this guy is, right? He's a Facebook board member and a prominent conservative, called for a federal investigation of Google over its alleged ties to China. So he's one of us. He's a guy to be trusted, right? So he probably wants Elizabeth Warren, but also, I've said this before. Wall Street. I did a video last week. There's a Wall Street executive who's like, "Oh, we love Liz Warren because she's not a real progressive." She said, "Oh, I'm not going to take money in the primary, but I'll take it in the general," which is it's more of the just fucking bullshit from the Democratic Party. It's the Democratic Party just telling you, just the head. I'm just going to put in the head. That's it. That's all the Democrat. Just the head. That's all I'm going to put in. Just the head. I'm just going to put in the head. Oh, what happened? You got pregnant. That was your fault. You shouldn't have done that. That's what the Democratic Party is. Because here's Liz Warren. I go to opensecrets.org. I go to this all the time. This is where she gets the bulk of her money. Retired. They're all individuals. They're not PACs. Who are these retired individuals? They're Wall Street executives, Democratic liberal organizations, law firms. All that money from law firms. And then education. Look at that and look at that. Okay? Women's issues, okay, great. She'll protect Roe v. Wade. That's what these corporate Democrats will do. They'll protect Roe v. Wade, and they'll just put back, they'll reinstate the flimsy, flimsy regulation of Obama that Trump got rid of, and they'll say, see, we're back. We're going to win. And they won't do anything real. She won't give you Medicare for all. She won't give you Medicare for all. She won't end the wars because she wants to green up the military. She said that, I want to green up the military. Not end these ridiculous regime change wars. She wants to green up the military. But she's going to fight for Trump, right? Oh, this is him. This is from Jacobin. Elizabeth Warren stands up and applauds Trump's promise that America will never be a socialist country. He said that in his State of the Union speech on February 9th, I believe. There's her standing up right there. You want a close-up? There it is. Oh, Bernie sitting. There's Tim Kaine. Boy, there's a piece of dead weight that Hillary, when Hillary could have had that as her VP after she's cheated to get the nomination and he got cheated. Huh. He shouldn't have endorsed Hillary. He should have ran as an independent. That was a mistake Bernie made. But this is her and other Democrats standing when Trump said, we will never be a socialist country. That's who she is, standing with Trump while Bernie sits down. That's who Liz Warren is. Don't ever forget that. This is a decoy, man. I mean, this is a decoy. Remember the beautiful Clinton strategy of we're gonna, hopefully Trump wins the nomination because he'll be easy to beat. Boy, that panned out. That was a solid strategy. Really good strategy. This is who she is. A capitalist. She's going to take money in the general. I don't trust this person at all because look who her buddies are. He's the worst. Not even clapping. Nope. She's been talking about Medicare for all since 2017. He's been talking about it since 1971. Thanks for watching the show, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Great ways to support the show are rockfin.com/Graham Elwood. All my videos are up there ad-free. And for $10 a month, you get all the premium content of all the content creators. And if you do it through rockfin.com/Graham Elwood, I get residual income. If you endorse my videos, I get residual income. The way they do it, cryptocurrency, because it's blockchain, baby. The big media corps can't buy it out. So get in on the ground floor and support what I do. You can also go to patreon.com/Graham Elwood, support the show. Like, subscribe, share these videos on your social media, even if you have a small following. And if you do watch it on YouTube and the ads come up, don't click skip ad. When you click skip ad, I don't get paid. Every Sunday, 3 p.m. Pacific, we do a live chat. Join us for that. Follow me at Graham Elwood on Twitter, because I do other live chats throughout the week sometimes that are announced sort of short notice. And then join Ron Placone and I on the road for the Progressive Comedy Tour in Las Vegas, July 27th. And guess what? We're hitting the High Plains drifter states. Omaha, Nebraska, September 4th. Sioux Falls, South Dakota, September 5th. Madison, Wisconsin, September 6th. Minneapolis, September 7th. And Iowa City, September 8th. Get the tickets at grahamelwood.com. 4 of the 7 shows on the East Coast tour sold out. You don't want to get sold out, folks. You don't want to miss out on Ron Placone and I coming to your town. Thanks for watching.